Well, my friends, it is a sad day in the Road Reality garage. Take a look. My highway peg fell off. It just fell off. You can see that one is still there. So we gotta fix this. So that's what we're gonna do today. I've got the Kuryakyn 7599 Longhorn Offset Duallies, I think they're called. They're like a paddle highway peg. And so we're gonna install them on the Street Glide today. Yeah, it's a 2019, but any Harley with 1 1/4 inch diameter bars, this should work for. And these things are like $200 on Amazon. So I had the last set, I put them on in 2016, and I forgot to check the bolts. So that's probably on me. I rode to work one day and the peg fell off. This bolt right here fell out, and there's a washer in there, and boop, gone. This whole peg just disappeared, gone, gonzo, dunzo, disappeared. Ugh. But like I said, order them off Amazon, got a break in the weather. We're gonna install these things. It's pretty easy, and I'm gonna show you some tips and tricks that I've learned along the years. And I actually measured mine, and they're spot on vertically. So yeah, these are interesting because you can see it's a paddle shape. So they actually can do a lot of different adjustments, and we'll go through that. And I've read the instructions, and they said don't use Loctite. So I'm gonna use coffee instead. Now, I'm kidding. It comes with a package of anti-seize, and there's already anti-seize on all these bolts. I actually took one apart, and see, there's the 3 main pieces. So we're going to get this right-hand side one off and put a new one on. The tools for this, 3/4 inch socket, 6 and 8 mil hex bolt socket deals, and I've got 2 3/4 inch ratchets, because why not? And before I remove this one, you can see here I've got my tape coming right up to the top of the mount, the clamp, and it runs all the way to the outer edge of my down tube there. So I have that, and I've got the same thing on the other side. So it runs all the way there, and I measured 16 1/4 inches is where I like to have them at. So I'll tear off the end of that, and it'll mark where the new clamp should go, because we're going to just replace both of these. You can see here, so if you can see there, the anti-seize worked. It came right off, but there's an inner washer and a toothy washer on the outside right between the bolt head and the outer clamp. Oh, look at that. You can even see the stuff in there. That's cool. And as we go through this, I've got the Griots Garage Speed Shine in a microfiber. We're gonna clean off the area so we're not introducing new scratches to the engine guards. Got it? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? Right? You having a good day? Hey, this is Road Reality. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I don't often do installs, but I figured I need to remember how to do this, and I've learned a couple of things since I put these on in 2019. So I hope you enjoy this video. Hey, good times. And before we go any further, if you are doing this for the first time, do one side at a time, kind of get a feel for it, and then do the other side. If you're like me and you're replacing them, leave one side on so that you can get the angles right, because that's kind of important with these Longhorn mounts and the paddle pegs, okay? Also, remembering to do this one side at a time, this bolt goes towards the inside. Now that it's hand tight, we're gonna go get the ratchet and finish this one. And we're just gonna get it snug so we can check foot placement in a few minutes. There, that's good, not too tight. Now the peg just has to go back on. You can see it wiggle, that's okay. Now I'm gonna check placement by sitting on the bike and see how close to the original one I am. So we're on the bike. You can see they're not too far off, but when I put my foot up here and then put my other foot here, one knee is more bent than the other. Can you see that? I bet you can. Now this is the fiddly part, but we're gonna start here and do a couple of adjustments real quick. that's it. They are very close to each other. So now I'm gonna put on the other one, because why not? I'll show you the wear in a little bit after 40,000 miles on these things.
So cold, seems like we're losing control. They never get it, they will never get it.
All right, got the old one off. You can see there, it still has some anti-seize on it. Set that aside. Back of the peg has some bug guts on it. And the front of the peg, you might be able to see there's a little bit of wear up here. I tend to put, there's, you know, the part of your boot that sits like here. Wait a minute. This part. I put it like this, right? So you're riding along like this. And that rubs on the top. And also, I'll do one of these numbers where I prop my ankles up. So, put my shoe back on. What? That's hilarious. And I was thinking about just leaving the old one on there on the left, but you know, I'm doing one, I might as well do them both. And I just happened to notice where the missing peg is. You can see, hopefully there, rust. Yeah. So, I mean, these things have been in the rain and the snow and everything else. So we're gonna install shiny brand new one and check all the tightness on the bolts. And again, I thought about using Loctite and I even got it out, but they're like, use anti-seize and check it. So I'm going to add this to my list of things to check every few months. All right, I got the handy dandy anti-seize coated. It's got a little bit of anti-seize on it, that's enough. But I've got that ready to go on the bike. Now, something that makes it a lot easier to line these guys up the same is to check the angle of this part here. This one is slightly tilted down, and over here it's slightly tilted up. And the manual does say they should fold up and back in the event of a crash. Well, that folds up and to the forward. So we're gonna have to fix this one. Let's go do it right on the other side, and then we'll be aces. And now that I've adjusted this side to be at the same angle, you can see just how vertical that is. So we have to angle it that way. It's as easy as adjusting this bolt here. I didn't say it was gonna be fast or easy, just said we can do it. You just loosen till it pops up, put it in about the right angle. That ain't going anywhere. Still like the foot placement. So now we have to make the other side look like this. All right, I got them all aligned the way I want. I've taken off the 6 mil bit. 6 mil? No, quarter inch. I've taken off the 1/4 inch bit. We're gonna get the 8 mil bit. Yeah, there you can see it, I think. Anyway, I checked the 3/4 inch bolts. I checked the 1/4 inch bolts. Now it's time for the 2 8 mil bolts, and then we're done. All right, one more thing to note. I don't have to show you on the bike, I can show you right here. But this bolt here allows the floppy uppy downy piece. Mine were getting really loose, right? So what I did was on this one, boy, that's a snug fit. Anyway, I got it guten tight, it's German. Apologies to my German viewers, but now it takes a little bit of effort. So it's sort of pinching this point here, and it should be good. This one was actually kind of loose, so this one might have actually fallen off soon. Now we did the before, we're doing the after. See, there's a little bend in my knee. There's a little bend in this knee. I can put my feet up there, and then you can see they still go up and down. So they fold up out of the way. Let me make sure. Yep, I can still hit my brake. I can still hit the shifter. I'd say that's a job well done. So there you have it. We got new highway pegs on a Street Glide. Yay, exciting times. Now I get to go ride with them. But I'm not gonna do that in this video. They're on there, they're tight. We tightened all the bolts, we did it right. We did it according to the instructions. Again, I will leave an Amazon affiliate link down below. If you want to buy these same pegs for your bike, go ahead and do it. And if you do it through the Amazon affiliate link, it helps support the channel so I can do more stuff like this. Not that this was all that impressive, but I did it anyway. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, boop the like button, share it with somebody who needs highway pegs on their bike. If I can do it, they can do it. So, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.